2012. University of Montana Wildlife Biology Program was celebrating its 75th anniversary. Many people showed up: alumni, former students, emeritus faculty, current students. Thursday, Friday, Saturday spanned the celebration. The website showed and reviewed some of the history of the program dating back to 1936. Program of lecture events, PowerPoint presentations were included on the Friday afternoon activities. University of Montana President Royce Engstrom and many others spoke at this session. This was videotaped by Jim Habeck, Emeritus Professor of the Department of Botany, which contributed coursework and other administrative direction to the program over the years. There was an outdoor informal get-together prior to the indoor formal portions, and we'll show you some of those. From 2:30 to 3 on Friday, the group socialized outside the forestry building. Student alumni, faculty alumni, the current students, current faculty, about 100 people showed up socializing, some not having seen each other for decades. Many of the students now retired from their careers in wildlife, including faculty and professional wildlifers. After the social hour, the group moved over to the biology lecture hall to begin hearing a series of talks and presentations that will be the subject of the last segment of this coverage. This will begin shortly. Be scanning occasionally, but
coming here today to the kind of a celebration of 75 years of wildlife conservation at the University of Montana. It's actually 76 years, but our historian, and I think that would be me, just discovered that it was 75 towards the end of year 75. So the wildlife program started actually in 1936, so that should be our 76th anniversary. But we're glad to see so many of our alumni here today. I think the oldest, or the most senior alum that I saw here today was 1957.
Really?
Do we have any older than 57? Now, John Craighead was here earlier, and I know a bunch of you had a chance to talk to John. He was on the faculty, I believe, starting in 1950. It was great to see him here today. About 2 years ago, the University of Montana hired a new president, and we're very glad that Royce Engstrom has found time in his very busy schedule to address the group briefly this morning. Royce. This afternoon.
Well, Dan, you missed a whole morning and you missed a whole year.
This is a closeter, I would just know it.
Well, good afternoon. It's really a pleasure to be here with you. Congratulations on celebrating the 75th anniversary of the wildlife biology program. I think if there is any program identified with the University of Montana, it's the wildlife biology program. It's remarkable when I get the opportunity to talk with prospective students or students who are just coming here for the first time. You know, I often ask them, well, what brought you to the University of Montana? And you know, most of they say, well, I passed through and I fell in love with the place, and that's why I wanted to be here. But the second most common answer, I think, is something about wildlife biology. I came here to study wildlife biology. And it's remarkable to me how many of our non-resident students in particular are attracted to this university because of this program.
Maybe they meant wildlife.
Probably that too. I think in so many ways, this is an exemplar program for the university. Besides just that reputation that's out there, there are so many characteristics of this program that make it a model. One of those is its interdisciplinary and collaborative nature. So that people here, both current and former people involved in the program from different departments, different colleges, even on the campus. And so it's been a collaborative effort that has worked really, really well for so many years. I think the quality of the faculty that have been attracted to this program is just superb. And I often will use it as an example when talking to policymakers about the importance of recruiting good faculty members and how you get that one good faculty member that makes the next one that much easier to recruit and the next one after that. Pretty soon you have a critical mass of just outstanding people working in this area. We definitely have arrived at that many years ago, so congratulations. Another characteristic about this program that I think says so much about who we are at the University of Montana is the level of student engagement. I was not on campus more than just a few days when I came here as provost, when people from wildlife biology started talking to me about the involvement of undergraduates as well as graduate students in field work and some of the issues and things that we needed to address to make that even easier and a more effective experience for those students. Another characteristic of this program that I think is so critical is that it is very much a state-private partnership. When you look at the state dollars in it, the state agencies that are interested and involved in the program, but also the tremendous private support that has been garnered over the years for this program. Again, that's a model. Many other units on campus look to this program to say, you know, how can we achieve that same level of private sector involvement and partnership? So it's a wonderful program. I think people who come here to study and work in this program get the best experience available in this country and maybe in this world in terms of the study of wildlife biology. So I'm very proud to be able to go out there and talk about this program as one of the examples of what makes the University of Montana such a great institution. So I just want you to join me in congratulating yourselves on the excellent work that you've all done over the years. Dan, thank you.
One of President Engstrom's biggest initiatives has to do with the Global Leadership Initiative here on campus, and I'm proud to report that of declared majors, wildlife biology has more incoming freshmen in GLI than any other major. So just saw that the other day. We also have with us today the provost here at the University of Montana, Barry Brown. Dr. Brown was the dean of the College of Forestry and actually for the school